Yo, what's up, guys? We are playing some UFC 5 and just going to be talking about the upcoming fight that we have on November 15th, 2024, if it happens. Now, 2 days away from it potentially happening. You never know what can happen and get brought up that could make the fight get canceled. Um, I thought I put that on Legendary. I swear to God I just did, but oh well. Um, but the upcoming fight, obviously, if you guys aren't aware, is Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who's a good striker we could fight against for this video? Like, I want to have a boxing match. Stipe? Sure, let's go with Stipe. We are on Legendary after all, so it's not going to be like old current Stipe. But anyways, so Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. 58-year-old Mike Tyson versus what? 20 whatever year old Jake Paul, 28, I believe. So it's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and turn this commentary and stuff off. But it's going to be very interesting. Um, I'm actually a bit worried for Mike. I will not give my prediction yet. I'll wait till the end of the video to give my prediction. Let's just talk about some of the important things here. So we have 58-year-old Mike Tyson, who still looks like a beast. On the pads, however. Remember, this is on the pads. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's on the pad. Anyone can look good hitting pads. And he looks good, but if you watch all of his clips, they're literally 3-4 second clips of him throwing punches, and then it cuts to another clip. Which makes me think his gas tank isn't gonna, oh my god, isn't gonna be as good as they think. I think his best chance, I believe, is in the first 2 rounds. I believe if round 3 starts, the fight will slowly start to shift in Jake's favor. Unless Mike hurts him enough early on to where Jake doesn't really recover fully, then maybe you can see a different story. I will say, the most likely outcome I see here is I see a Jake Paul knockout in the 4th round. Anywhere, it's 8 rounds, I believe, right? So assuming it's 8 rounds, the highest probability I see here is a Jake Paul knockout, and the 3 most likely rounds I see them happening in is 4. I'm gonna say 3, 4, and 5. I believe are the most likely rounds you're going to see this knockout happen. By the way, I'm being careful here because I'm fighting a legendary difficulty AI. So you know we got to be careful here with what you throw. Oh, that was beautiful. If only my arms were longer. But yeah, I'm not chasing it. But I do think Mike might even win the first round. I think Mike, you could see Mike come out. You could see him guns blazing, just come out, going for it. Maybe even get a knockdown or 2, you know. Maybe land a good body shot, body hook or something, or a good uppercut. I don't think one of those shots will put Jake out unless it lands absolutely flawlessly clean. I think it will rock him. I'd say Mike would have to land about probably 4, maybe 3 to 4 big punches to be able to knock Jake out. I could see him coming in hot, landing a good body shot, setting up for maybe an uppercut or a left hook, right hook, something along those lines. Maybe even knocking him down. Could even knock him down twice in the first round. But if Jake has time to recover, I just don't see Mike winning it after because I think he'll be tired after that. And if you guys, I watched the open workout. By the way, I'm recording this. Hold on. I'm recording this 30 minutes before the press conference on the 13th of November. So, there could be a few things that happens that might change my mind. I think Mike will inevitably lose this fight, and I think it will be by a knockout. Mike's best chance to win is in the first 2 rounds, like I said, if round 3 starts. And by the way, my election prediction, off topic, but my election prediction was very good, wasn't it? Very good election prediction there. I said his best Trump's best chance of winning was 312 electoral votes, and that's exactly what he got. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I was right, boys. But anyways, I think Mike has to win it in the first 2 rounds. I think if he doesn't, he will lose the fight, and it will be by knockout. I believe Jake could win a decision. If Mike hurts him early on and Jake doesn't fully recover, you could see Jake grind out a decision and play it safe. I don't see Mike getting a late KO. Like I said, it has to be, no matter how hurt Jake is, it has to be in the first 2 rounds. And when you look at Mike hitting pads, you don't really see any long format clips of him. However, I have seen things saying, it could be lies, could be true, I don't know, saying that Mike has been sparring 8 rounds a few times a week. So, if he's been doing that, then respect. He might have a chance. I don't know. But like I was saying, I watched the open workout on, today. Or I watched it today. I think it was yesterday that it happened. But, Mike looked a little bit too tired after that little 3-minute workout. He looked a little bit too tired, in my opinion. Well, I just completely missed those. But I think he will, basically, uh, I think he'll get tired after 2 rounds, man. I'd love to see him just come in, knock Jake out in 30 seconds, which, I'm not putting it past Mike, like I said. But if the story is that Mike Tyson wins, expect it to be by a knockout in the first 2 rounds. If Jake Paul wins, expect it to be a knockout victory anywhere from 3 to 6 rounds. I don't see it making it to the 7th round. I don't see any possibility where that happens. Oh wow, he got me there. Good shit. I don't see any possibility where it makes it into the 7th round. Expect to see Jake Paul throw maybe 5 punches in the first round. I don't think he'll come out swinging for it and wanting it really badly. I think he'll let Mike get a little tired because everyone knows that Mike is still dangerous. Oh my god, that was brutal. Let's go ahead and run this back up while we're talking. But everyone knows that Mike is very dangerous still. But the question is, how long can he be dangerous for? Anyone can look good on the pads. It goes back to Mike Tyson's own quote: everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. What will Mike at 58 years old look like when he's getting punched in the face by a youthful, somewhat of a power hitting Jake Paul? I've always thought Jake Paul's power is a little bit overrated because he's not knocking guys out that can box, hence why he lost to Tommy Fury, because Tommy Fury understood at least the fundamentals of boxing, unlike, like an Anderson Silva, who is old. He's so good defensively that he still didn't get knocked out by Jake. But, or knocked down. No, he did get knocked down. He didn't get knocked out. But, Jake's been struggling a lot lately, especially with knockouts. He fought that one guy, overseas guy, that nobody gave a living fuck about and wasn't even a challenge at all. He was a cherry-picked opponent. Mike Perry, and Mike Perry. But then again, these are dudes that don't box, man. I only talk about Jake Paul's boxing career when he's beating guys that have boxing experience. I don't count a fucking Tyron Woodley or an Anderson Silva or a Nate Diaz. I don't count that shit. You know what I mean? So I don't talk about those guys when I'm talking about Jake Paul. Those are notable wins, especially the Tyron Woodley fight. I was at the Tyron Woodley fight. When he beat him, those are notable victories, but he always keeps saying he's knocked out former champs of UFC, though, not boxing. 2 different sports. I can make a whole separate video talking about how UFC, or MMA, sorry. Well, you could say UFC, but I can make a whole separate video talking about how MMA and boxing are 2 wildly different things, and why. I could even make a video explaining why you can see like a KSI or a Jake Paul come in and beat these UFC champions like this. It's easy. KSI would beat every single person that Jake Paul's ever fought. He beat Tommy Fury. You can look at the punching stats and everything. He beat Tommy Fury. But that could be for another video. Oh wow. That was nice. That could be for another video, though. But, so these guys, they have millions of dollars. They get the absolute best training camps they can get, best nutritionists, best trainers, everything. So, of course, they're going to, significantly improve more than, like an up-and-coming pro who financially wasn't able to afford the stuff that they are. You know what I mean? So, obviously, you got to look at that aspect of it. But if we're diving deeper into the fight itself that's coming up in 2 days, Jake he's big. He's a big boy right now. Pause. He's a big boy right now, though. He didn't look fat necessarily, but he definitely wasn't like, ripped, like in amazing shape. But no, he looks all right. He looks big, and I gotta say, I was watching him throw his lead hook. I was watching him throw his left hook. He's got some speed on that thing. He's definitely got some speed and some power on that hook. And what I was talking to with some of my buddies talking about was I think the way that Jake ends this, strangely enough, will not be an overhand. I see a lot of these analysts breaking things down. saying that Jake's only chance, especially Michael Bisping, who he's a certified Jake Paul hater. I hate Jake Paul too, but he takes it to another level of like being unrealistic when it comes to talking about his fights. But I don't think his only chance is an overhand. By the way, off topic, doesn't Stipe from the side kind of look like Michael Bisping from the side? I just wanted to point that out. Like, that's weird. I was just talking about him. But I think his best chance might be an overhand. But with the way Mike moves and the way he's going like in and out, get inner grill, fucking do the peekaboo style, left, right, slip, slip, hook, uppercut. The way he fights, I think that Jake's best chance is by landing a left hook. And I will, make a video of my thoughts after the fight, and we'll see if I was right, but I'm calling it right now. My official prediction is that Jake Paul will knock out and defeat Mike Tyson in round 4. No, round 3. I'm going to say round 3. I'm going to say he knocks out Mike Tyson in round 3 with a left hook. Like this. Okay, I tried it. No, actually like this. Yeah, okay, whatever. But no, yeah, so that's my official prediction. Jake Paul round 3 with a left hook as well, just to make it extra interesting. By the way, this guy, the AI I'm going against, does not feel like a legendary difficulty. I usually struggle against guys like this. But I guess I'm just on point with my striking. But yeah, I don't see Mike winning it, man. If I had to give odds, I think betting odds wise, Mike Tyson's, oh my god. I think betting wise, Mike Tyson's the favorite, right? And by the way, guys, I know I could finish him right now if I really went for it. I don't like chasing finishes against legendary AI, but I'm trying to stretch out the fights so I can talk a little bit more about the upcoming fight and stuff. So I know I could probably get a KO. Here, I'll even prove it, because I'll do one more fight after this. I'll even prove I can get a KO right now if I wanted to. While I'm fighting. He's starting now. He will be knocked out before this round's over. Guarantee it. But, cute. That's cute. But like I was saying, guys, I just don't see, if I had to give odds, I think Mike Tyson is I think Jake Paul is actually the underdog. There we go. I think Jake Paul is actually the underdog, and I see a bunch of comments whenever Mike's training and hitting pads. People saying, if Jake Paul wins this fight, it's rigged. Shut the fuck up. You don't know the first thing about combat sports, let alone boxing. You don't know fucking shit about the damn sport. Oh my god, bro. I'm like rocking him early every single fight, and this is a legendary difficulty AI, by the way. But, no. I'm so sick of people saying Jake Paul's fights are rigged. I am the #1 guy who will hate Jake Paul. I'm all for talking shit about Jake Paul. But I don't care. I'm a real guy, man. I don't care who it is. I'm not going to lie about them and slander them and just say things that are obviously not true. You know what? Like, I hate Jake Paul more than probably any human on this earth, other than maybe certain politicians who are, evil. Because, they're doing a whole nother kind of, they're a whole new level of dick whenever you're a politician ruining the world. But, that could be another video on its own. But, I'm all for it, man. But I'm not going to lie and say that any of his fights have ever been rigged. Not any of his fights have ever been rigged, man. You can't do that. Do you know the trouble that this dude would get into if he was rigging his fights? One thing I will say is apparently, I'm not sure if it's true or not, I seen somewhere that the rules are you have to have 14-ounce gloves for this fight, which is a bit disappointing. So now that I actually just remembered that just now, I might say that Mike Tyson's best chance to win, I might say round 1. I might say round 1 if it makes it out. I don't know. I'll keep my prediction the same, though. Jake Paul. Well, hold on. Okay, so here's, if it's 14-ounce gloves, Jake Paul round 4, left hook. If it's 10-ounce gloves, like it should be, then round 3, left hook, knockout by Jake Paul. But, I mean, I don't know. Can't wait to see this fight, man. I'm a bit nervous. I think we're all nervous. This is going to bring old school boxing fans and new school boxing fans together, and they'll have a little night to watch here. And it's going to be free on Netflix, by the way. Free promo for the fight. It's going to be free on Netflix, by the way. So that'll be something to watch out for if you guys are curious. But, so I can't wait to watch it. And it's going to be unfortunate. There's not really any other fights in this card I care about. You got the Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano fight. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Oh my god, that's brutal. We'll do one more fight, and then I'll try to wrap it up quickly. But I just don't see him winning, man. It hurts me to say that. I know how good he looks on the pads, but you guys got to watch out what clips you're looking at. There's been a lot of clips, and it's kind of sad that it's even used in the promo for the fight. There's a lot of clips of Mike hitting pads and sparring from 4 or 5 years ago when he fought Roy Jones Jr. So you got to watch out for that kind of stuff as well. Oh, wow, he got me there. Wow, you got to watch out for that kind of stuff. A lot of the clips are old. I can look at the clips and tell you which ones are old because back when he fought Roy Jones, I watched all of his sparring clips, so I could tell you which ones are old. By the way, let's try to fight just like Mike Tyson in this fight here. Let's try to use his exact style. That was not what I wanted to do. But, you know, you could, a lot of the clips are old. Oh, I knew that was going to land. That's perfect. Oh my god, the way he just dodged that. But no, I just think that, oh wow, nice. I just don't see it happening, man, and I hate that. As much as I love Mike, I don't see him winning. We're actually fighting very clean like Mike Tyson right now. Oh! That was beautiful. But yeah, man, it's going to be bad. It's going to be another night for Jake Paul to act like he just beat a prime Mike Tyson when he beat a 58-year-old Mike Tyson that he tricked everyone into thinking actually stood a chance. And you've got all these losers who don't understand anything about combat sports, or they're just so obsessed with Mike Tyson that they can't admit he's not what he used to be, that they're going to pick Mike Tyson to win. You know what? I think I want to place a bet on Mike losing this by a knockout as well. I'm hoping to watch it with my family. I'd like to watch it with my grandpa. I don't know if he's ever watched Mike Tyson fight or not. But, you know, I don't know. See how it goes, man. Oh yeah, but back to the odds I was talking about. I give Mike Tyson, I'm going to try to do this with every fight in terms of odds of, like, winning. I gotta give Mike Tyson, like, I'm going to say a 25. I'm going to say a 1 in 4, 25% chance of winning, which means obviously Jake Paul gets a 75% chance of winning. So that's what I see happening. And I could have gave a way deeper breakdown of this fight, dived into way more details, but you know I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's a lot of things you got to look out when you look at this fight here. Who could Jake Paul fight next? I'm not sure. I don't really give a shit after this fight. I don't really care to watch him fight nobodies, if I'm being honest. But let's drag this out to the second round, and then I'll knock him out early, so I can finish wrapping up my thoughts here. But I just don't see him winning, and I know I've said that a lot of times, but it's just gonna hurt, man. I really don't want to watch Mike get knocked out. And you guys got to realize he's 58 years old, man. You don't know what can happen in terms of his health. You don't understand, like, you guys might understand, but 58 is still 58 years old, no matter who you are. And it's just, I'm worried, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Jake Paul 3rd round knockout is my official prediction. Let's go ahead and knock him out real quick. But I just, man, I'm so nervous for him. I just hope he can at least knock Jake down to show that he still has something, you know what I mean? Like, knock him down early and hurt him a little bit. I've been wanting to see Jake Paul get knocked out since, 2019? In the build-up to the KSI Logan Paul fight, Jake was acting like such a dick. I've been wanting to see him get knocked out for a while now. Oh wow, he got me there. I need to focus. Hold on. But you know, that's pretty much going to sum up my thoughts heading into this fight, guys. About to get off and watch the press conference here in about 15 minutes. So yeah, that's my thoughts. If you guys are here for my thoughts, you guys can go ahead and click off the video, and I'm going to spend the rest of this video knocking C-Pace, so if you want to stay here and watch that, feel free. I'm going to knock him out in... There's going to be 2:48 left on the clock when I knock him out, I promise you. Come on. No, I went for it. fuck? I went for the fucking 248 exact knockout with the overhand. Couldn't throw it, unfortunately. Oh, he's dead. Oh, whoa, that should have. I'm dodging all. I just tried to dodge all those backwards, but it didn't work. Dead. Wow, that was nice. I should have thrown. I gotta throw a left hook when he winds up for that big overhand. Oh! Alright, let's go. But yeah, man, not looking good for Mike Tyson. I hope this press conference has a bit of energy. I was talking to my dad earlier, and I actually made a prediction that I think Mike Tyson will get a little bit angry this press conference. I think he's been training a lot. I think he's got a bunch of rage built up. I think he might try to switch into killer mode. We'll see if it works for him or against him. I think he'll go back into that Mike mode. Not exactly like Mike, like some of the shit that he said in the past, but I think he will get a little bit, just a little bit angry here, and I think you might even see a push at the face off after the face to face after what do you call it? Face off, yeah. You might even see a little bit of a shove. Um, you might even see a little bit of a shove at the face off after the press conference. You never know, but I'm just hoping he gets it done, man, and I'm betting money, depending on the odds. If Jake's the underdog, I'm betting on Jake to knock him out, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna get off here, use the bathroom, and watch this press conference. See how that goes. You might even see a shove. I'm predicting a shove at the press conference, and I think Mike will say a few things, maybe two or three things that are a little bit crazy, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, see y'all boys after the fight. There might be one or two videos posted potentially between here and when the fight happens. I'm not sure. I'm trying to continue uploading daily. I know it's taken about a week off, but before that, I was uploading daily on a very consistent schedule. But yeah, I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Peace out.